Demon Deus, let's go.
We get to play a little bit of League of Legends here.
Team Deathmatch, my favorite. But yeah, Demon Deus is known for basically just being kill the enemy team or kill the enemy team. Those are your two options.
Options indeed. And definitely the ban phase will bring out a little thing as Amy Enjoyer is not actually using a ban themselves. Not sure if that was miscommunication or just a little bit of confidence in themselves as a Julie ban does come out. And there's the Vice pick. I mean, it's got to be like double Vice here. There it
Yeah,
is. I
it
mean,
looks.
it's the kill map, right?
Yeah, it's probably a mirror of Vice entirely. The Atlas here is really interesting. Because it's trying to counter the kill comp, but also it doesn't do enough damage like an Amy will on the side of Zenith.
Yeah, and that will definitely be a big tipping point in this game as we will see this last pick come out here any second, and there it is.
Yeah.
So the only difference between these comps being the Amy versus the Atlas, can Atlas survive long enough and provide enough resources to his team to outlast this Amy damage? We will find out.
Yeah, and the starting trains were Catalyst and Rapid Fire. The entirety of Zenith did take Catalyst, which I feel is the play. The extra dodge is going to be insane this game.
Yeah, and on the other side, you do have the Rapid Fire coming out as we do get into this first set point, and now Alex just showing why this Atlas might be somewhat okay, stopping a lot of these barriers as Kitsune picks up the first one.
Yeah. They're trying to clear, and Atlas is still keeping this down. While Atlas might not provide the damage, his defensive power is way more than Amy's. Rekko does get staggered here.
Yeah, and Rekko's getting staggered already, but this Amy is providing so much damage for the other side as Kitsune goes for the kill, just barely misses that power chord, and now it comes back to Alex. Alex on the backside of his net while Rekos is losing his entire health bar. Connax doing a great job just keeping pressure. Dinfar dead, and there's our first kill of the game. I'm sure there will be more, plenty to come, and it has been a bit of a bloodbath so far.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Amy and Jordan just barely confirmed their second goal gate. Connax has flip. He's looking for either the kill on Fang or a goal gate. Double core flip comes out and it scores.
Yeah, and it doesn't even matter. He doesn't care. He's just gonna, pass to his teammate with that core flip, and then Connax just gonna hit that one past Fang. Fang staggered there. Bit of an unfortunate situation for him, but Connax actually having the Zentaro dash there. Not able to get anything out of it, though, as Rekros does pick up core flip.
Oh, Zenith is on the offensive. They get both goal gates, and Rekko does have core flip. This is a very dangerous spot. Alex able to save it, but Connax and Alex are really low. Rekko finds the kill.
Does look like that gold berry is going to be picked up by Kitsune, and now Dinfar hitting it forward. Connax having to defend this one by himself. Dinfar popping the supernova, not able to get anything out of it, and it hits it back, and Rekos with that Zentaro passive dash is going to hit it past Connax. Connax getting staggered there at the end, not killed though, importantly, so no extra XP coming out from the other side.
Yeah, with this Atlas, once the gold barriers go down, it gets really complicated to be able to save these.
Yeah, it is a bit of an Atlas trying to save a goal when his goal barriers are down moment, but Dinfar and Rekos both staggered themselves here, and now Connax may be able to get something cooking here, but it doesn't matter as, once again, Atlas trying to save a goal when his barrier's down.
Bang perfectly rotates up while his forwards are staggered, finds the core flip, finds the goal, really clean.
Yeah, and a really nice job. Now Dinfar and Rekos are in a lot better of a position, no longer staggered and able to put pressure on as Connax does get this first barrier. There's the secondary coming out from Kitsune, not able to get anything. Actually power chords it back towards his own teammate as he now gets staggered here. And there's the core flip come from Connax into the supernova. Rekos now almost dead and almost gets sent off, but is able to pop the core flip. But the Zentaro ultimate does come out there, and wow, what a bloodbath as now Connax kills yet another person, and a nice little passing play for Kitsune to hit it into the net.
That is textbook kill comp. Just grab 2 kills and then passing play, making sure that Amy can't do anything. It's surprising how much more damage Amy and Jers are able to get with a worse damage comp, in theory.
Yeah, and realistically, that could be a bit of the rapid fire differential, but Fang gonna get one off the map with that glitch pop, and now Dinfar throwing that power chord, almost sends it back into his own barrier, and here's the core flip from Alex. Alex doing a great job just keeping it away, and there's the defensive power of this Atlas. No barriers have fallen, but now Fang with the core flip himself is gonna pop it here after the Oni Blades from Connax. Connax actually gonna catch that one, Fang not able to get it forward, and now Rekka's gonna hit this one back forward and gonna die himself on the other side of the map.
Kitsune has been able to find these kills and find these goal gates. Goal gates down, Dinfar staggered, and he's able to strike it in. First set to the side of Aimi endures in what was a really close set. Now, this draft is very important in basically what is a mirror comp.
Yeah, I definitely can't agree.
Ooh. Unfortunately, not a lot of extra damage trainings. There's no super surge for the Zens. Extra special will probably be taken to deny it from the Aimi. Big Fish will probably go to the Zen. No, Aimi denies it. Really well played. Peak performance over a dash training. It's always an idea if you go for the dash training early on Zentari or you wait for the super surge. But both Zentaras elect to go for peak. Vaiska's missile propulsion and spark of agility for the goalie.
Yeah, and Spark of Agility, really all he can pick up there at the end. But I do like the peak performance pickups. Allows them to have a little more extra room to work with and a little more speed. But Dinfar, oh my god, where did his health bar go? As he's already cracked, and I didn't even see his health move at all. But there's the Celestial Intervention coming out from Alex, saving Connax, putting him back out of a staggered state. As now Rekos and Dinfar are able to put some pressure on, not able to get anything there. As now Rekos in a great position to work on Alex, but is going to lose a vast majority of his health as Connax and Rekos are just trying to kill the other Vice, but no one has died so far.
Yeah, they can't seem to finish this kill, and it's allowing Rekko to get a lot of opportunities on the goal. They finally do finish it on Din. Can't collapse on Rekko, though. Connax is staggered as well. Fang is just trying to keep it for he does have core flip if it gets close. He likes to use it. Pass to Rekko. Oh, can't win that strike when Rekko dies.
Yeah, with Rekos dying now in a scary situation, Dinfar popping the Supernova as Fang doing a nice job passing it past and making sure that it's not going to go back into his side as the Firewall Sentry does come out, doing a lot of damage into Kitsune. Kitsune holding that Supernova is going to tank a vast majority of that Firewall Sentry. Here's the core flip from Alex, sending it forward, actually going to get the barrier for himself. A nice job with those angles there, doing a bit of trigonometry in this game on the, the map that you might do it in, not night market level, but close enough, right? As Kitsune is going to power chord, and now Connax to Kitsune. Kitsune missing it, but it's okay because it passes right back up to Connax, and totally planned, by the way.
Totally planned. There was a great pass. It baited out the Aimi dash, so you never know.
If it looks like it might have been planned, it's always planned, right? That's how it goes.
That's
always calculated.
Kitsune does have core flip here, but the Aimi yard does clear it for the time being. Bang with the defensive core flip. Baits out the core flip. Connax finds a kill. And a goal gate. And the entirety of Eclipse is staggered. And they just don't want to die. They just ran away from the ball and they scored it.
He just hits it right in there and picks up yet another point in this game. His team, even with the Atlas, I mean, they're somehow finding more damage, and I don't really know where it's coming from. Again, maybe it's that difference in the rapid fire from Kitsune comparatively to the Catalyst from all three members, of Zenith here. But this Atlas actually getting a barrier for himself there as he did pop a bit of that space bar there, but loses both of his barriers himself, but does have the core flip to work with as now Connax with this core flip in the center. Fang, nothing he can do there as it does get sent up into the top of the map.
It will secure the second set, and it's looking like a pretty dominant game one after that first set. But we'll have to see what the Aimi Endurers get out of this draft. There's not really much. Like, the Zentaras are still waiting for the Super Surge drop that may not happen. They'll elect to take heavy impact. I mean, we'll probably take, I don't know, there's so many. Ooh, so the specialized training, it makes Atlas's R heal more, which they're already winning damage so hard. There might not be a way Dinfar and Zenith can actually find kills anymore. With the specialized training, the healing is just so immense that they might not be able to get as many kills to come back into this game.
Would you have opted for the specialized or the cast to last? What's kind of the decision making there?
Specialized is better on Atlas, especially in these comps where most of the damage is a burst. It's basically a burst heal rather than an extended heal. And I think mathematically it's more healing.
Gotcha on that, as now Alex throwing a bit of this astral projection forward. Not really able to get the barrier, but look how well he is. As well, Fang is doing a bit of a zoom. I think that's an egoist there. As now Alex with, you know, his primary is just shoving it forward as Connax manages to get a kill and a pass from Kitsune into the top of this net. And they're going to pick up their first point in this set, and I mean, it could potentially be the last one in this game.
Aimi and Jers have just been able to find way more damage than Zenith. They're able to find the kills, they're able to find the damage, and they're not really sacrificing much.
But Kitsune sacrificing his HP bar to the entire Firewall Sentry almost dies there, but there's a Celestial Intervention. Doesn't matter though, as the full combo of Rekos comes out into the core flip there at the end, as Connax is killing Dinfar on the top side, gonna pop the core flip, but Rekos gonna sit there and actually stop it himself. And now Fang with his core flip moving forward to use it is gonna hold it for 30 years, but Alex gonna get that one with his strike. And what a great glitch pop there, actually stopping Kitsune from getting that barrier. Kitsune now gonna hold this with the Supernova, gonna get the barrier down. And now with Connax, great excellent move from Connax. Connax killing the goalie on the other side and getting another point.
Connax is just able to find these kills, staggered or not. And one more point for the Aimi Jers secures game 1 for them.
Yeah, and it definitely would be a great thing to go up in, you know, this first best of 3, getting that first game, getting a little bit of that mental, you know, advantage, as Kitsune with that Supernova is going to take him off the map, and that's yet another kill. Even though they do have this Atlas, it's like they are putting so much pressure on. Rekos cracked himself now, is going to have to elusive to survive. He's going to get an orb for himself, maybe a little bit more survivability as Kitsune loses all of his health. And now there's the barrier push from Rekos, but it doesn't get it.
Yeah, Zenith is fighting back here, but it may be a little too late. Alex core flips. Can't find the angle, but does get it clear. He is almost dead. Rekko is looking for the kill. Does find it. He has core flip, but Connax gets the goal gate on the return. And to get traded back, Connax finds the kill. Din has to solo play this. 2v1. And he finds it. Great primary from the side of Dinfar. Finds the goal through 2 people.
Yeah, and really important, especially to, you know, get this first point, as they're a match point. I mean, 1 goal scored from the side of Aimi and Joyers, and this could be the first game down, as now Dinfar are going to have to pop this core flip just to try and survive a little bit. Is going to be really low, as Connax has his entire kit to kill him. But on the other end, Rekko's going to get a kill for himself here, as now Fang going to pop the Egoist here, going to use the core flip. Not going to get the barrier. Alex using his slightly bigger hitbox, able to grab that one away, as now Fang and Rekko's going to work to get this barrier. Actually, Rekko's going to score 1 barrier on himself, but also gets both on the other side, and Alex not able to get to that one. A little too slow with the Atlas.
There's just been a swing of kills just not being saved by Atlas, and the core control falls when either Kitsune or Connax dies, and it's leading to Zenith starting a comeback here.
Yeah, and great primaries from the side of Dinfar. Dinfar picking that one up with that power cord, but there's the first barrier down. Rekos now with the passive Zentaro dash is going to push it forward. Tries to dash himself, but doesn't really get anything out of it, as now Dinfar and Fang are sitting in a great position to push this one forward. Kitsune, though, saying no, using his entire health bar to keep that one away from his side of the map. Connax, there's the core flip into nothing, just barely missed the angle there, is almost going to get Rekos dead, but might have gotten a little trolled by Kitsune there, as Kitsune using that secondary keeps it away from his teammate.
They're able to get the second gold barrier, and they try to confirm Rekko is staggered, Dinfar is low, and they keep on saving it. The Aimi and Jers just have to find this 1 goal with both gates open.
Yeah, they really just need this 1 goal, and oh my god, almost getting it there. And there's the power cord from Kitsune, not able to get it past as Fang clears it down, and now he does have the core flip. Needs to be really careful here. Connax having most of his abilities up here. Doesn't go to Kitsune. Kitsune trying to power chord it to himself, but wastes the core flip, not able to get the core, and now Fang has his core flip, is going to get one barrier with it, but Dinfar low in the front, and the Rekko's already dead here. There's the secondary, stopping the core in place, but is still very low. Has a lot of elusive to work with here, though. Oh, but doesn't pop it. Garfield, we had elusive, wasn't able to use it in time as Connax blows his core flip. Not able to get anything out of it, and there it is. Atlas trying to make a save when his goal barriers are down.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a couple times where Alex went for the kill instead of defending his goal gates, and it wasn't worth it in the end. They were able to get the goal gates, and they were able to get a goal on Atlas without goal barriers, which is pretty easy. So here, like, build difference is going to be taken by Zen, and, like, hopefully, Atlas gets one of the creation trainings, which will help him defend at least the goal barrier, not the goal, because he has Twin Drive. I forgot about Twin Drive. Twin Drive really swings this game, so Atlas should be more of a wall now, hopefully, and it should be enough to hopefully defend the goal barrier long enough for Connax and Kitsune to actually score a goal.
It appears that
looks like Din has disappeared.
Din has disappeared on us currently. Players looking like they are giving him a little bit of a time to reconnect.
The comeback is apparently fake because Din has left. But we are gonna try and work out this technical issue. Yeah, while we figure this out, I mean, Zenith is on the process of getting a comeback. Giving Atlas Twin Drive makes it a little harder, but they have a good shot as long as they can keep on like getting these goal gates when they're overcommitting for kills.
Yeah, and I would imagine if Dinfar didn't have a little bit of a disconnect, he would have taken that Twin Drive away from Alex. Not the worst thing to pick up on the Vice, you know, but hopefully he'll get back soon. Very close game so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and you know, Aimi Enjoyers are doing such a good job at putting so much pressure. Even with the Atlas, they're able to pick up so many kills, and honestly, I feel like the kills have been tilted in their favor comparatively to the other side, and it's crazy to think about, right? You know, compare the Aimi to the Atlas, but it does look like they are. It does look like they are just going to end the game, and Zenith is just going to do a little bit of own goaling on themselves, just to finish it out. Unfortunate disconnect from Dinfar there, but hopefully he can get it resolved for this next game in the BO3.
Yeah, in that game, it just looked like the swinging point was Alex just not able to hit these cosmic interventions. But fortunately, we had the disconnect. I believe Aimi Enjoyers will go up a game, but the second game is going to be really close. It probably won't be on Nim and Dea, so we might see something different than just full kill comps, but we'll have to see. I still think Aimi Enjoyers are favored into this matchup. They do have the better record outside, like generally in tournaments, and Zenith is a newer team. I mean, by newer, I mean they swapped out their goalie recently due to some weird things, but Bang hasn't played with Zenith a lot. But I think Zenith have a shot at making this go to game 3. I don't know if we can go. I don't know if they can make a full comeback, but I think we can go to game 3.
Yeah, it's something interesting to note. From the side of Aimi Enjoyers, actually picking up 17 kills there, you know, from their side, and it's crazy to think about when, again, we mentioned that, hey, they had the Atlas, but I mean, the other team had an Aimi, so theoretically, they should be picking up kills more, even through the Atlas, you know, even through the Atlas ult, because they're still going to be staggered, right? Like, Atlas ult is it's kind of a joke in the way of you save people from being killed off the map, but they're still staggered.
Yes, and we are going on to Atlas's lab. Speaking of, looks like Amy and Joey's are actually going to ban something this time.
Doesn't look like they want the Drakkar to come through. But there's a Drakkar ban and a Juliet ban, and we might see a bit of a mirror this again. Maybe with a different goalie instead of the Atlas. Alex looking like he's hovering this Amy here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be his entire Vice Amy mirror.
Definitely going to be playing a little bit of a team deathmatch on Atlas's lab.
I mean, it is a really strong comp in the meta right now. Ooh, the Kai instead of the Amy. That's an interesting switch. Amy's really powerful on Atlas's lab due to the R being able to just like zone people on the wall. But the Kai is an interesting pickup here.
Yeah, and Fang looking like he was very comfortable on the Kai in the previous series. As we get our starting awakenings, looks like Cast to Last and Rapid Fire, and Kitsune actually picking up that Cast to Last instead of the Rapid Fire. Did fire as well. And what do you think of that, Lumos?
It's actually a really good pick on Vice. The stun now actually lasts for like more than half a second, and it can lead to some really good cheese goals. As I say that, Dinfar is killed.
Yeah, and right there, showing the power of that Amy as Alex able to push out a little more extra damage for his team as he now drops the Firewall Sentry. And there's Connax getting that top parry. Middle is about to respawn. Rekos getting hit into it by Kitsune and already staggered, was full HP. I don't even know where it went. As him and Connax are trying to kill each other as this one comes back to Fang. Fang using those momentum boots as a way of getting forward on this map. Importantly, not taking the strike shot as Connax and Rekos are going at it. None of them able to dodge it, but there's the center. And it looks like Rekos off the map as now Fang pushing forward with this core flip. Does have it, but not able to get to the core in time. And Dinfar going to get sent off the map, taking a hit of the Firewall Sentry and the Power Cord. And the first point goes to Amy Enjoyers.
That's a really interesting round. It looked like Amy Enjoyers were winning the stagger battle while Zenith was winning the core control, but then Rekko died off the center and it turned the entire point.
Yeah, it turned the entire point. It did, as now Kitsune with the Supernova is going to send Rekos off the map, and poor Rekos, he is getting thrashed around in this game as Fang and Dinfar are both low themselves. Fang having the core flip, but not able to get his own goalie orb as Connax is going to steal it. Kitsune losing a vast majority of his health. There's the core flip right up to Alex. Alex hitting it back down to Kitsune. And now Kitsune with the core flip, hopefully able to do some work.
Dinfar is staggered, able to cut up by the core flip. Fang needs to clear this. He can't. Core flip comes out. This is probably a go mistimed by the side of Amy Endurance, but they still have a good chance. 2 seconds till Din is back up. Connax with the clear. The Vice primary actually did save that.
Yeah, and here's the glitch pop back to Fang. Fang having to dodge the Supernova here is Kitsune. Oh, Fang able to get to the top of that one, but actually gets knocked off from that Firewall Sentry. And now here's Connax with Kitsune. Connax not opting to pass. Should have tried to pass it up to Kitsune. And now Dinfar going to send this one to the entire other side of the map and is actually going to get a kill for himself here. Now Alex with this core flip might be trying to look for a little bit of a cheeky goal onto Fang. There's the glitch pop down, sending it to the other side of the map. There's the core flip as well. Right to Fang, though. Fang not having to do any extra work as now Rekos gets this barrier. And my god, Zenith is holding on in this game. And Kitsune, we hit it right into the goalie as this Firewall Sentry does come out. And Dinfar doing the best he can to stay alive here. There's the Oni's Blade from Connax. Not able to get the kill here. And I've been hyped for like 20 seconds now, but no goals have been scored, and it's been so close from both teams.
Yeah, Zenith has been holding it down. They haven't been able to secure a goal. Even in 2v1s, Fang finds the kill. Din is low, but they're trying to get this forward. He dies to the center. Alex with the good clear. Kitsune is low, but he has the dash. Doesn't die to the Zentaro R. Fang playing on the midfield line, a little dangerous. Does go back once Connax respawns. Tries to hit it forward.
And this round looking a little bit longer than it should at this point. I mean, they have just been killing each other over and over, but no goals have been scored. even with the Firewall Sentry coming out and these power chords from both teams, nothing has been able to be done here, as now Alex, once again, having yet another core flip, is going to use it, and it goes right to Dinfar. Rekos in a great position here, not able to get anything out, as Alex does save it, and oh my god, the power chord from Kitsune almost hits it back into his own side, but Connax, with that Zentaro passive dash, hits it right past Fang. Fang not popping that core flip, and they pick up another point for their team.
Aimi was just able to win the 1v1 against the Zentaro, but Fang wasn't able to win his.
Not win his, he can't, but now Rekos and Fang both with their respective core flips, as Dinfar almost gets sent off the map. They're going to have to TP away with that secondary. Rekos using that core flip, able to get it forward. Alex going to lose both of his barriers here. Great job from Dinfar there, as now Connax hitting it, whoa, right back into Rekos. Rekos now with this is going to take advantage of that, using his abilities to put it into the net.
Really good Zentaro primer catching the clear up. It brings us 2-1. Aimi and Jersey are still in an advantage and will probably take the set, but Zenith is fighting back.
Fighting back they are. There's a point that they especially need, as Rekos going to get this top area for free with no, oh my god, no pushback, as Alex is going to lose both of his barriers instantly, and there's the Supernova, there's the Zentaro dash right into the goal, but he didn't even get it.
Zenith is just able to get these double goal gates on one possession and score. They are keeping this pressure up when they get the chance, and they're able to score before Aimi and Jersey can have any sort of comeback.
Yeah,
then again gets 2 goal gates. Core flip comes out from Fang, not able to find it, and they get punished for the overextension. Kitsune gets 2, and it looks like they'll score it. Yeah, really nice punish on the overextension by Aimi and Jersey.
Yeah, that's Supernova picking up that important kill there, allowing Aimi Enjoyers to pick up both those barriers and instantly send it into the net.
Aimi gets timeless here, which is always a really rough spot to be in. But he looks like he's going to go glass cannon instead. Very interesting idea.
Might be looking to try and maybe match the speed of the Kai.
Vice denies the Super Surge from the Zens, which do make a big difference. Probably both of them will just go peek, and Vice will probably go... Oh no, Spark is Strength. There might be a Sparkington's build for the side of Aimi and Joris, but we'll have to see if that comes to fruition.
And here, as now we get back into a Zenith, really need to get some sort of round wins, as they are already down 1 game in this BO3. As the Oni's Blade comes out from Connax, Connax doing such a great job, and there's a Supernova from Kitsune picking up a kill and both goal barriers, as now they played to get this one into the net. Back to Connax, Connax to Kitsune, Kitsune, but Dinfar holding it down in net, can't get it past him, as Dinfar using that elusive, trying to play his life here. Now Connax with the ability to put it into the net, but Fang holding on for dear life, and there's the glitch pop, another kill onto Dinfar, as now Alex looking to push forward with his team here, and what a sequence of events so far.
Yeah, they can't find this passing play to score it. They're trying with the Aimi art, and they still can't find it. Fang is low. They'll probably kill him. Core flip gets stuffed by Rekko. And Kitsune punishes Rekko really well. Pass back to Kitsune, and he finally finds the goal. It took him a little bit.
Kills they did.
It took him a little bit to find that goal, but they found the passing play eventually. Yeah,
they definitely needed that one. You know, you pick up those kills, you definitely want to get that goal there. As Rekko's actually going to pick up this barrier off rip here. Alex does have his core flip if he does. Needed the Supernova coming out from Dinfar. Going to be enough, but Dinfar getting core flipped off the map himself. Fang going to lose 1 barrier from that core flip, as now Alex dropping the Firewall Sentry on the bottom, just trying to get it past, but doesn't have that timeless. And Rekko's able to get it past as the Firewall Sentry did run out. There's the power chord from Dinfar. Dinfar really needs to try to get this one to Rekos before Rekos gets taken off the map from the combined forces of Kitsune and Connax.
Yeah, Connax is trying to look for a kill on Rekko, but Dinfar is still keeping it up. Tries to pass. Now Dinfar is solo playing this. He's looking for a play. Not able to find the stun in time. Back down to Rekko. Rekko almost gets it, but the bang with the Giga Blast finds the angle, hits it to Rekko, and Rekko able to capitalize on that dead space that Aimi made.
Yeah, that slice and dice from that Zentaro, pushing it right into the net there. Nothing really much that Alex can do, no cooldowns. It wasn't in the right position, does have the glass cannon, but unfortunately it only works if he isn't taking any damage, and taking damage is what's happening to Connax now, as Connax off the map already. Fang now with his core flip is be working with Dinfar to push us forward, as Kitsune popping that supernova. Not able to get it out though, as Alex is going to lose his barrier now. Fang with the core flip, but Alex doing a great job stopping that one, as Kitsune now low, working with Connax to try and deal some damage to Dinfar. But now, once again, look at the pressure from the side of Zenith. Aimi and George having to play on the back foot. Oh, the Giga Blast almost scoring it itself.
Yeah, Dinfar is able to keep this core forward and just keep on constant pressure on the Aimi. Rekko is trying to find a kill while Din is just solo playing the core forward. Aimi and Joyce has not had a chance to counterplay yet. Rekko finds the kill. Stun doesn't land. Nice elusive. Din is still trying to just get it to Rekko. Rekko tries to find it. Aimi are really good clear. Dinfar is low. They're trying to punish him finally. Alex able to find the clear. Kitsune returns with the goal gate. But Rekko, this insane pressure on the side of Zenith. They're able to keep the core forward so many times that you can't save everything. You don't have enough abilities to save everything. And they eventually get the second goal of the round.
Yeah, and Amy Enjoyer's definitely dropping a lot more KO pressure, but it doesn't matter, as Zenith gonna pick up double barriers again, and now Rekko and Dinfar in the position to score this one. There's the Supernova coming out from Kitsune, using it as a bit of a defensive ability, hitting it forward. Fang using the barrage to push that one back. But it does look like we are going to be set back into a neutral state here, as the Firewall Sentry does come back out.
Connax has core flip. He's trying to look for the Rekko kill. Not able to find it. Waste core flip. This is very big overcommit by the side of Amy and Jers. Fang is hitting it forward. He almost has core flip. Still keeping both his barriers up. Rekko finds the kill finally.
Now Dinfar able to work this one on the top side, as Rekos using that slice and dice almost pushes it past Alex. Alex forced to use his core flip, but Dinfar out of nowhere with that secondary able to TP to it and shove that one into the top of the net.
Rekko was just able to survive and find the kill. He got staggered first, but he ended up advantaged in the kill matchup. Catalyst, Egoist, Heavy Impact. Very interesting awakenings here. You probably want to deny the extra special from the Amy here. And he will. Heavy Impact denied from the Vice. Really nicely played. Catalyst. Yeah, looks like the rest of the draft will go pretty normally. And as I said last time, it looks like he's trying to go for the Mayor of Sparkington City. He's up to 2 sparks, I believe, right now. And Connax wants to spark it up.
Yeah, spark it up, he does. But Rekko's actually having a 2-level. Whoa, that was interesting. I'm surprised he didn't actually hit the center there. It was really close, you know, to hitting that center and taking damage with that Oni's blade. But now Dinfar using that power cord to shove it past Alex, and then Rekos with the slice and dice to finish it up into the Oni's blade. Gets this goal wide open, and there's the Zentaro passive dash. Rekos giving a little bit of a Sony salute there, picking up yet another point for his team in this match.
Really nicely played, just waiting for the pass to go to Kitsune, and he just beats him with the primary. Or the passive.
Yeah, that passive dash, Rekos showing us why he is good at this Zentaro, picking up multiple goals with it so far in this game, as this Firewall Sentry does come out. Dinfar gonna pass it into the Oni's blade here, and they're able to get this first barrier, but both of them are low themselves. Do have a bit of meter to work with. Dinfar not so much, but Rekos definitely has a lot to work with here, and there's another slice and dice barrier yet, as Connax throwing the passive dash onto Rekos. Rekos gonna elusive that one. Is gonna get cracked himself here. There's the Supernova, forcing Rekos into absolutely nothing here. Rekos has very little, but is gonna walk back, try and get his own goal orb, as this bottom barrier does fall, and there's the Kitsune Egoist, as he's gonna pick up 1 kill. Both members staggered. There's another kill, and he's going to pick up the goal as well.
Amy Rangers were finally able to absolutely capitalize on their advantage. They have a very large stagger advantage, and they are finally able to capitalize it. Got 2 kills, got a gold. That's a very big XP swing for this round.
Yeah, and Connax still 2 levels down, but definitely almost even back up with Fang and Dinfar needing stagger, but both barriers down from the side of Zenith already in this round, as Connax trying to get the core forward, but it doesn't matter, as Dinfar and Rekos are keeping it on the other side, with Fang sitting behind with this momentum boost. is gonna pop the blazing pace, but oh my god,
Yeah,
Rekko's
Rekko.
threading the needle is gonna pick up yet another point.
Rekko got both those goal gates and the goal basically solo. Really well played by Rekko, able to find that goal.
Yeah, and Rekko putting on a huge individual effort right now in this game, just holding on as much as he can, picking up these barriers by himself with Dinfar to help him in the back. And when they do get that core forward, Fang is just sitting right behind as Fang now putting the barrage on. Connax has the core flip Kitsune low himself, but ooh, Connax barely missing that core flip there, and there's a supernova from Dinfar. And yet another kill from the side of Zenith. There's the core flip popped, gonna get the barrier as Fang pushing forward here. Does get the core flip himself, and now is trying to look with his team to get it, but walks into the center, gets sent off, having to pop the core flip early, not in the position he wants. Rekko's not able to get that one. Definitely has abilities to work with here, but Dinfar going a little too forward with that secondary.
Yeah, they're trying to look for the flip is trying to Zenith is trying to look for the kill on Connax. They can't find them yet, and the Aimi does clear it for the time being. Connax is still low, playing on their side of the field. Fang just has to keep on clearing this. Rekko goes for the kill, finds that he has core flip. They need to procure him the rock. Dodges the stun. Can't find the goal, but finds the pass to Din. Din tries to play it up. Can't find it with the TP from his dash. But he still has pressure. Connax just barely respawns. Rekko is low, but he keeps on getting to Din. Din tries to solo play this, and he does. Nice strike angles. Able to find the goal and able to find the set.
Yeah, and a big pickup, especially considering the fact that once again they're down one game already. If they lose this one, you know, they're sent down into the losers finals. But it doesn't matter as now they have a draft to work with here.
Yes, they do. Fire up to the Zentara. Fire up is a very big trading in this patch. It provides so much value every time you core flip. Very big pickup. And it looks like he is going Sparkington City. He's up to 3 sparks. He will not get the 4th as Focus was on the same carousel. But Connax is 3 sparks at the moment. And we'll see if that is enough to get a comeback here.
Yeah, and with those 3 sparks, he has so much movement speed to work with. Especially on a map like Atlas Labs where it's very big, it could be very useful, but notably not getting the cooldown one. So he isn't going to have any extra CD cooldown in this game so far, as Dinfar and Kitsune. Both Vices are staggered in this game, but Connax trying to get the goal here with his increased speed is going to send Dinfar off the map with that slice and dice, but Rekko's going to get this for himself, passes to himself, over through the barrier, and shoves it in, and what a misplay from the side of Aimi Enjoyers, but Rekko's taking full advantage.
Rekko was able to punish a very badly mistimed dash on the side of Alex, but Connax still showing that they have the pressure in this map. It was a very unfortunate mistake. Happens again. Rekko almost scores again. He gets 2 goal barriers again, but not a goal.
Rekko's finding all of these opportunities to get these barriers. He is working it for his team, as now Fang and Dinfar are trying to get it to him. There's a core flip, but actually Dinfar, his own teammate, his secondary, actually stops the core. A little bit of an unfortunate situation there. There's the core flip from Fang into the Aimi glitch pop, keeping it forward once again from the side of Aimi's Enjoyers, and now Dinfar with the core flip. Definitely going to want to try and push forward here. Now Rekko's dashing forward. Ooh, Dinfar just barely missing the core flip, but it doesn't matter as he's just going to strike it in past Alex, past the Firewall Sentry, and now they are match point in this game.
Able to sneak that in past the Firewall Sentry. Aimi Enjoyers have this advantage in the early game, but they just make a couple mistakes and Rekko punishes them perfectly, finding goal barriers and goals alone.
Yeah, once again, as Rekko's finds yet another barrier in this game, Dinfar TPing forward with that secondary, as now Fang on this bottom part passes up to Dinfar. Dinfar dropping the secondary, not able to get this barrier. Kitsune popping the supernova. Rekko's going to eat most of that, but has a lot of health to work with, as now Kitsune staggered, but does have a decent amount of elusive. There's the first one, probably going to pop the second one here. Doesn't need it, as he felt he was okay and not in a situation to die, but Connax popping the core flip, and oh my god, Rekko's almost dying on the other side as the barrier does fall. Both barriers down for the teams here, and now the core flip coming out, and he's going to end it. Dinfar bringing us to a game 3 in this best of 3.
That was such a cluster of hitboxes that just happened up there. Zentaro's killed. Wow, Connax killed Rekko. Then Din core flipped, got a kill, and also set himself up for that goal. That was insanely. That was just an insane turn of events right there.
Yeah, and once again, we were talking about the difference between the Amy and the Kai. Look at the amount of, the kills from the side of Amy Enjoyers is much higher compared to Zenith. From what I see, 10 kills from the side of Zenith compared to 20 from the side of Amy Enjoyers, but it's not enough to get the game for them.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see in the starting awakenings and the draft. We'll see if someone wants to ban Zentaro or someone wants to ban Vice. And it looks like we are in the game. Let me just find it. Yes, so Zentaro was up, but Rekko wanted to go Juliet here. Very interesting. Double Atlases. It is only Village, which Atlas makes sense here. We just swap sides, so Zenith is now blue. Yeah, and Rekko Zenith was able to find both goal gates.
And now Zenith, now being on the blue side, a little bit of a swap there as the Celestial Inventory comes out, saves Kitsune from dying. Now Rekko's trying to work something here with the core, and there's the secondary from Kitsune. Kitsune gonna get that barrier back to Connax, back to Alex, and then the Oni Blade coming out. There's another Celestial Intervention dropped. I'm gonna get them mixed up as this game goes on. As Double Atlas, it's a little hard to tell which one is which, but now Alex passing this one forward, and Kitsune getting a kill onto Rekos with that Supernova, as now Kitsune gonna pass this one to Connax. Connax sending it with the core flip into the bottom of the map, and once again, Atlas trying to save a goal when his barriers are down.
Connax has the core flip. Great pass from able to find Connax and able to get that goal. Right, the side of Zenith did get goal gets faster, but Amy Enjoyers were able to punish and able to get the goal. They now get a double real quick. Rekko tries to get something back. It's only one goal gate, but Kitsune hits it around the Atlas expanse. Brings them up 2-0.
Yeah, and Kitsune doing such a great job using his secondary to put pressure onto Fang, he's really getting a lot of these barriers for his team in this map, as once again there's another one right towards him.
Yeah, and they have to find the second soon. Rekko does trade back one. They're trying to get the second. They do get the second. This is very big. Alex does have core flip if it gets risky. Trying to go for a play, not able to find it. Celestial Intervention does come out, doesn't heal enough though. Kitsune zoning.
When this one comes back up to Fang, and now Fang does have core flip here along with Alex, so they have a bit of a bailout situation if they so need, but Fang losing a lot of his HP, and Rekko's gonna find a kill onto Dinfar, or sorry, not onto Dinfar here, onto Kitsune, as I'm losing a bit of my sanity here, but you know who isn't? Fang, as he's gonna core flip that one. A little bit of a mistake from Rekos there, popping his own core flip, but he doesn't even need it, as Fang's just going to score it himself.
They're just able to find the goal. Fang, great core flip. They're now trying to repressure on. They did lose their goal gate.
Losing their goal gate early. It doesn't matter, though, as they are putting a lot of the pressure on, and there's Dinfar with the Supernova, not able to get anything out of it, but there's the primary from Atlas, and now Dinfar with the core flip. Supernova coming out from Kitsune. Kitsune going to keep that one away, and almost hits it into his own goal barrier there with the power cord, as now Dinfar low on this bottom side. Connax has the core flip to finish him off if he so desires, but does look like he is going to go for the kill here onto Rekos. Rekos just trying to play his life a little more, as now Alex with the core going to pass to Dinfar. I'm trying not to let it clear across his net to not get hit by that power cord there, as now Dinfar with the core going to go to Rekos, and Alex doing such a great job here at holding down the fort in his net with all these Atlas abilities, but there's a core flip from Connax, and Alex going to get a kill for himself onto Rekos here on this other side as Dinfar gets the barrier.
Yeah, Dinfar was able to get the barrier. Kitsune does have core flip if they want to force this barrier, but really good clear by Din. They keep in this forward. Rekko respawns. Kitsune with the R, not able to find anything. But Amy, they need to get this goal gate soon, or Zenith will find a goal. And they do. Rekko just straight in. No worries, just hits it away from the strike shot, and Alex is not able to save. 2-2.
Yeah, Alex having to kind of read that one in, you know, a bit of a precarious situation there. Again, one, you know, I mean, we've talked about it multiple times, but it's Atlas when your goal is open. You're on Oni Village, and the speed on the side makes it really hard for him to defend here, as now he's going to pop his abilities and just try and keep the core away, but it doesn't matter as Rekos is going to hit it right back to him, tries to dash punch it through with that Flying Phoenix Fiery Fist combo. Doesn't get anything, but instead Fang is going to lose his barrier, and Kitsune, taking advantage of that, is going to shove it below Fang and pick up the first set win.
Aimi and Joe is able to find the first set again in a very, very close set. And Alex does get first pick. Looks like he'll probably just go fire up. But this draft really is an advantage to many people. They want to deny the Super Search to Zentaro eventually. But we'll have to see. Egoist for the side of the Vice. Both Vices take it. He needs to deny Super Search here. He doesn't. They give Connax Super Search, which is never a good sign. You do not want to give a Zentaro Super Search. The rest of the four just get Egoist, which helps, but they don't have enough energy scaling to actually use it much, but it is still good training. Connax with this Super Search is going to be more of a menace.
Yeah, and menace he is as he pops the Oni's Blade and his dash, but doesn't really get the barrier, but it is going to go to Kitsune. Kitsune going to pick up one for himself. Almost picks up that second one, now has the Supernova, and Fang fighting for his life in his net as Rekko's going to pop this Flame Flurry. Not able to get anything out of it so far as the Celestial Intervention comes down from the side of Aimi Enjoyers here. Or, sorry, Zenith. Oh, man, the Atlas ults, they're hard to tell who's who's, right? As Zenith... or sorry, this time Aimi Enjoyers Celestial Invention comes down. I really got to figure this out as the Oni's Blade does come out from Connax, and now Kitsune with the ability to get this second berry is going to drop the secondary, fall back a little more, and try and work with this team to get a bit of a more traditional passing play set up.
Yeah. Din is staggered. Connax wants to go for the kill. He cannot find it. Rego barely doesn't find the kill in Kitsune. Alex is still able to defend for the moment. They need to get this last goal gate on Oni Village. Rego with the R, tries it. Core flip out of Alex. Core flip out of Connax, not able to find the goal gate. Kitsune is low. Has to pick it an orb soon. Connax is keeping it forward while Kitsune is retreating. Alex still able to clear it. Rego almost has core flip. Connax forces core flip out of Fang. Alex back. Kitsune has core flip ready to try and get a score angle. Tries to pass it to himself. Interrupted by the strike shot. Core flip. Strikes it. Well played for the second goal barrier. And the primary finds the goal.
Yeah, Kitsune taking full advantage of picking up that Egoist was able to, you know, pass to himself almost in a situation where he was on that top side, then pass down to the bottom side, and he was able to run and catch it himself with that core flip to get that barrier, as now Connax, unfortunately, Aimi Enjoyers losing this bottom barrier off rip to Zenith, as now Rekka's trying to get this one past Alex, gets saved by his own teammate's Celestial Intervention there as he got knocked off the map with that Cosmetics Expanse, as now he has his ultimate, able to pop the Flame Flurry, as Alex himself actually has to pop the Celestial Intervention, not for his teammates, but for himself, as now the Zentaro passive dash comes through, and a bit of a, honestly, it's a bit of a cluster right now, as Dinfar going to pick up a kill for himself, and now they're in a great position to do a passing play, but Connax trying to stop it, not able to get anything out of it. There's the Cosmic Expanse, back to Rekos. Rekos shoving it through, now has the dash punch, but they can't get it through. Dash punching a little bit of air there, as it comes back to Fang.
Alex, really good defense when both his goal barriers were down. Connax wants to keep this forward, but Dinfar is just keeping the pressure up. Reko has core flip. He has Egoist, so he's trying to find the core flip. Can't find it yet. Alex still clears. Connax goes for the core flip play. Not able to find it. Kitsune is staggered. Intervention comes out. Not able to heal anything. Reko trying to fly him into play, but Dinfar, with the pass to himself, scores the goal.
And Dinfar using that Supernova, hitting it off that top part. Unfortunately, Alex used his, he used his, oh my god, I can't find Atlas stuff. Used his Astral Protection a little too early there. Didn't hit the core and wasn't able to clear it through as it came back to him there, as he now uses the Cosmic Expanse away from Connax and back to Dinfar, and Dinfar shoving this one forward back to Rekos, and now Rekos trying to get this one through, but the Oni Blade comes out from Connax, and now Dinfar working the core, throwing his secondary down, just not able to get it past Alex. Alex doing such a great job at holding it down using his Cosmic Expanse, using his Astral Projection, as they are on full lockdown mode.
Yeah, Dinfar is keeping this forward though. It's better than Fang being pressured. Both goalies have core flip. Rekko tries to go for something. Alex is low, pops the Divine Intervention. Core flips to dodge Din's ult. Rekko has core flip. Connax core flips first, but not able to actually get it through. Dinfar. Both wards have core flip. Connax goes for... Oh, Connax denies the goal gate. Dinfar wants to use core flip here to get the goal gate, but you can't find the core. Rekko looking to play midfield. Connax almost gets the goal gate. Nice save by Fang. Oh, Kitsune with the R finds the goal gate. This is a really big play, but Alex is in a 2v1 right now. His forwards just come back to help him. Connax is low. Can't get past Fang at the moment. Alex hitting it forward. Connax not able to catch it. Alex another clear. Just can't get to a good goal angle. R comes out from Zentaro. Not able to find it. Good play by Fang. Rekko is trying to find something in this midfield, but he isn't able to hit a dash punch yet. Dinfar passes it up. Connax tries to go for the goal. Almost gets it. Unlucky bounce. Alex just not able to save that goal yet. That's a very big turn. Rekko and Dinfar can maybe find a goal here.
Find a goal they're trying to, as Rekos does have both of his abilities up to try and shove this one past Alex, but Alex doing the best that he can with these astral projections. And Kitsune with the secondary passes to himself off the bottom speed up and past Fang.
I was really close there. Zenith was able to come back and get that last goal gate, but Aimi were able to secure the goal better.
Yeah, and a bit of a ridiculous play. I mean, we're seeing the full value of Oni Village, these games going on long because of the speed. It's hard to pass to each other, and it is getting a little bit ridiculous, but both goalies putting on a show for us so far. Alex trying to fight for his life here as the core flip does come down from Rekos. Rekos going to get that barrier as the Celestial Intervention does come out, and Alex actually needs to play his life here as he is going to get possibly Fiery Fisted by Rekos, but it doesn't matter as Fang on the other side of the map. Alex a little distracted by Rekos in front of his face. Fang gonna shove that one in the net by himself.
Yeah, Alex pushed out of his net by Rekko, and Fang perfectly punished it. Kitsune finds an early goal gate, but Rekko returns the favor. Kitsune has core flip here, tries to go for it, baits out the halo. Not able to find the goal gate though. Dinfar trying to go on the counter attack. Rekko, they get it. Dinfar has no use core flip. Rekko tries to get this goal. Din. Barely able to get it out, but Rekko isn't able to get a good goal attempt. Connax and Kitsune looking for the goal gate, not able to find a good clear by Fang. Fang keeps on it out. Nice kill by Rekko. Rekko passing it to himself, trying to get a good angle, but Alex clears it. Pass up to Din, pass back. Nice clear by Alex again. R comes out, not able to find any goal attempt, but the pass to Dinfar. Connax overextended with the dash, not able to clear it, and Dinfar in that open space was able to get the goal.
And Zenith bringing a point back, or sorry, Aimi Enjoyers bringing a point back, which they really need in this game. No, it was Zenith. Right? I'm getting lost in my own words here, but Zenith gonna get a point back. There we go. But it does look like we do have some trainees coming out here, as Timeless Creator gonna be picked up from the side of Aimi Enjoyers, as Alex going to have his ult for a long time, and it is going to be slightly larger, but definitely the duration is very important, along with his Cosmic Expanse. He's going to have it for a long time, and especially on a map like Oni Village. Oh my god, Rekko's going to actually pick off Kitsune off the start of this map, off this one, as the Supernova does come out from Dinfar, and now Rekko's gonna try and get this one through. Alex does have core flip here, and Alex gonna pop the core flip, goes up to the center and back to Fang. Fang actually having strike shot here is gonna shove it away, as now Rekko's sitting in the center trying to get Alex to hit it in a precarious situation. Alex just gonna hit it up over and over. Doesn't really want to cross it across to Dinfar here, as Connax now with the ability to try and get this barrier, but Rekko's gonna pick up yet another kill as Kitsune gets the Egoist here, gonna pop the Supernova, gonna get sent back into Rekko's, and there's the Astral Projection from Alex, But man, he's doing such a great job at holding it down in his net. And there's the core flip from Rekos trying to kill Kitsune, not able to, as now it's going to come back. And wow, what a cosmic expanse hit the core. But Alex actually charged his core flip instantly off of that most sane Atlas interaction, as now Atlas tries to save it. You know, his barriers are down, his goal is open, and Rekos finds the goal.
Zenith able to find the goal after what was an interesting interaction with the Halo, but they'll take it at this point. Been able to get one goal gate early on, has core flip, traded back. Then with the core flip, tries to get it past the Halo, but the timeless makes it last so long, you can't delay it long enough. Kitsune has core flip, goes for the goal barrier, baits out Fang's core flip, and he gets the goal barrier. And the primary from Kitsune finds the goal. Really well played by the side of Aimi and Jerry's. Able to get a goal gate and get the goal.
And it's funny because we've seen the same wacky Atlas interaction with both Atlas. Basically almost farming their core flip off that barrier, because the barrier doesn't actually disappear instantly. It takes a moment. So it bounces off of that cosmic expanse back into the barrier over and over. And they just basically infinitely farm their corn flips, as now Connax has his. Gonna try and use it here. But Fang, oh my god, but Connax doing a nice passing play to Kitsune, and then Kitsune hitting it back to Connax. Connax using that slice and dice, shoving it past Fang, and what an excellent play. I thought
that was so well played, man.
Everyone in the game thought he was gonna just use his core flip towards Fang and just trying to shove it past that way, but actually Kitsune reading his pass from his teammate there. What an excellent job, as Alex is gonna flip that one up to Kitsune and get this first barrier in the game, but Dinfar trades it back.
Rangers trade one goal gate for goal gate, but they have an advantage. They're trying to look for a kill on Fang. Kitsune is pressuring him. He forces out the core flip. Connax wants to go for the kill. Able to find it. Dinfar does get the goal gate in return, though.
Now Rekos and Dinfar gonna have to play goalie themselves. Maybe, hopefully, wish they had practice for this, but somehow managed to save that one from the core flip there from Connax, as now Ego is coming out for Rekos. Rekos trying to pass to himself, not able to get anything working. Dinfar a little low, and there's a Celestial Intervention playing for their lives here, as he does dash forward with that Flying Phoenix, but doesn't get anything out. And now Dinfar needs to play a little bit of his life here, as he does get hit by the secondary and is now cracked, and almost gets sent off the map from Connax with that Super Surge, but it doesn't matter, as now Kitsune with the Egoist, as Rekos picks up a kill for himself. And now Kitsune has to play with Alex here, but it doesn't matter, as the power cord comes through from Dinfar, bounces off the top of that and past Alex, as Dinfar, fortunately not on the map to be able to do it a little show off.
Being able to hit that freaking angle, it's one of the hardest angles to hit. Able to get the goal, even though he dies, it's worth it. Alex clears to his own goal gate. He does have core flip here. And he does use it, but he can't defend. He's just zoned off defending, and Dinfar scores it in. Zenith, a really nice comeback in this set.
Yeah, and that Supernova is so hard to defend from, because you don't necessarily know where the core is going. You have to read it and also react to the speed increase that it's going to give. And some crazy trainings that we see here. We got Built Different, Heavy Impact, Prime Time, Specialized, and Orb Dancer.
Really big training. The Julia getting Built Different is insane. The size matters, but what matters more is Prime Time on Atlas. He has so little abilities that just an extra charge makes a big difference.
Yeah, and it does look like the Vice is going to be picking up Heavy Impact, and the other one, Specialized Training, while actually Fang gonna get Orb Dancer, and this might be pretty good for Fang.
Yeah, able to play a little more aggressive with that Orb Dancer once he gets it stacked up.
Yeah, and especially considering the fact that he is able to heal himself. Hopefully he won't die. I can't remember if Orb Replicator's already dropped, but if it hasn't, definitely something he can be looking out for now to give his team a bit more of a speed advantage, as Connax is going to get this top barrier now to Kitsune. Kitsune trying to get it past Dinfar. Can't really, as it comes back to Alex. Alex going to lose that top barrier, but honestly, he probably doesn't really care about it. You really only need one barrier, especially if you're playing the Atlas. You're just going to try and hold it down on lockdown, as Rekos needs to be careful about his life here. Doesn't have any meter to dodge, but is not going to get bailed out, as he is going to just try and keep the core away, as both Celestial Interventions come out. One a little bigger and a little longer than the other. That would be Alex's. from the Aimi enjoyers, as he did pick up that timeless from earlier. Now Kitsune with the egoist pops it, and Fang unfortunately playing Atlas with a wide open net.
Yeah, Kitsune able to find the core flip, just hit away from the Atlas, and it works every time. Aimi enjoys Alex has core flip here. They have to get a pretty big advantage at the start. Kitsune pops the R, right here was half. Getting far, gets the goal gate.
As now Raiko's trying to work a little bit onto Connax. Connax popping the Oni's blade, just trying to play his life as he almost takes out Dinfar. Dinfar popping his elusive, just barely living there towards the end, as now Connax with a great time to try and get a goal here, but Dinfar just working with Raikos, just putting so much pressure onto Alex here. Alex does have the core flip if he so desires and so needs it, but it doesn't matter as Raikos is just holding this one. Raikos Akadas having a little bit of a strike war as Dinfar now on the other side going to have to fall back a little, is cracked. Nothing really is going to be able to finish him off right now as there are no cooldowns, but now Connax with this core flip might be able to get something going as the supernova does come out. And oh my god, somehow Kitsune, never mind, Kitsune gonna get killed with that astral projection from Fang. And wow, what a round this has been so far as this core flip does come out from Connax.
Yeah, Alex has core flip to defend here. They have to wait for Kitsune to get back up. Recco gets the goal gate without core flip, and he has it charged up. If they can get him the core, it might be a goal. Fang is still defending, but they're putting up the pressure. Recco in a 1v1, Alex able to clear. Tries to go for the kill. Connax dodges it with the R. Alex still has core flip if it's needed. Trying to just keep on passing up to Connax. But, oh, the core flip finds the kill and finds the goal. Recto, what a core flip. Secures their first goal of the set.
Yeah, unfortunately, Alex a little late on that astral projection there to try and save that one, as it does go across his net. Not able to get it with the core flip, but now both Atlases using their astral projection off rip as Kitsune is going to get this top barrier. But once again, you know, it's Oni Village. You only really need the one, as now both barriers down from, one barrier down from both teams, as now Reko's trying to get this one through Alex. But Alex using the astral projection to pass to himself there, and now to Connax. Connax dribbling it up, uses the Oni's blade. It is going to go backwards as Alex trying to play his life a little bit, almost died to Rekos, as Rekos doesn't have any cooldowns here, does have the Fiery Fist, but nothing much to work with. And Kitsune with the Egoist tries to dribble to himself, nothing much so far, as Alex now with the core flip tries to walk up and use it, passes to Kitsune. Kitsune now with his own core flip, as Alex getting staggered on the other side, doesn't have the Celestial Intervention just yet to pop for himself, but is going to play forward, and Connax actually going to play goalie on the other side as the entire team of Zenith chases Alex down, and Alex has fallen.
Wow, he was chasing the opposite side of the map and then killed, but Connax seems to be able to be playing really well enough. 4 seconds till Alex is back up, and they get the goal gate. Kitsune trying to look for the goal, can't able to find it. Alex is back up. They defended, they got an advantage while their goalie was down. Fang is forced to core flip here. That's to Kitsune. Kitsune trying to play it up. Almost goes in, really close save. Alex trying to get it to Connax. Connax down, not able to find it. Kitsune, they're trying to get this forward. Kitsune, Halo comes out, able to save it. Again, forward. Connax stopped by the Atlas projection. Alex still clearing it for the time being. They may be waiting for core flips. Connax is low, forced to evade. Eek, and he hits it in. Unfortunately, Fang.
Nice.
Yeah, Fang hit it right back into the Zendaro, just able to hit the slice and dice and able to get the second goal.
Yeah, and Zenith looking like they might make a comeback in this game, as they already got that top barrier down, almost get the second, but Fang holding on for his life with that cosmic expansion, as now Kitsune with the core flip here pops the supernova, not able to get that bottom barrier, but gets the speed from this egoist, and now Fang having to play his life is cracked here, does have some elusive to work with. Kitsune popping the core flip, not able to get anything out of it. Alex loses his top barrier, as now Fang walking forward onto the top, is dodging abilities left and right, is going to have to walk forward here. Reko's trying to defend the barrier, but it's gone, as now Connax with his core flip sends Fang into the net, and now has his core flip to work with here, is going to pop it. Reko's trying to use his abilities, uses the Flying Phoenix and Fiery Fist, nothing to work with there, as now Kitsune in the top side of this map is going to get his core flip himself, as now Fang back on the map, pops the Cosmic Expanse, the Flame Flurry coming out from Rekos, and what a hold from the side of Zenith, as now Rekos actually manages to get a kill for himself as he now has the core flip. Unfortunately misses it as Connax deals his entire health bar in 2 seconds, and Alex holding on for dear life.
Connax is able to keep his core control forward and keep this damage. Rekko is staggered again. Not able to find the kill. Kitsune gets him back and finds the kill. Pass up to Connax. Pass forward. Fang still clearing it. Connax goes for the play. Not able to hit it though. Gets the halo out. Alex is trying to get this. Nice passing play. Kitsune. Ooh, Alex projection was just a bit late, and Aimi and Joris find the set.
And Aimi and Joris bringing us once again to the final set in a game 3. And, you know, now, Twin Drive on the board for this
Twin
Alex.
Drive, and Alex gets it. That round win was very important, and Alex being first, able to get that Twin Drive. Trades for the big fish. Goes stacks on Connax. Bulk up doesn't do much here. Aimi and Joris look way better out of the Awakening draft. Bulk up isn't going to change a lot here for the Juliet and for the Vice. While Twin Drive stacks and missile propulsion for the side of Aimi and Joris makes them a lot stronger coming out of this Awakening draft.
So I do see some stuff about people being confused about why did Fang take the big fish. It's more of a denial from the Zentaro. You don't want to give Zentaro big fish. But Rekko's wishing he had big fish, knocks the Zentaro off the map. And now pops the Flame Flurry, working with Dinfar, gets the barrier from Alex. Alex having to play here, does have no abilities as Dinfar gonna shove that one through with the secondary.
Dinfar just able to get that goal, while Rekko able to punish the misposition on Connax.
This position he did, as he did get Flying Phoenix Fiery Fisted off the map as Alex loses his top barrier. But once again, you only need one on Oni's Village, as now throwing the Astral Projection, but is going to lose both barriers. Dinfar and Rekko's saying, hey, you might have won the last one, as Garfield, you had flip.
Zenith is just striking better. It's just that simple. Dinfar is able to get these goal gates really easily. It looks like they're just not able to keep the core out of their net.
Keep the core out of their net, they can't. But Zenith gonna lose one barrier already, as now Connax and Kitsune working to try and get past these Cosmic Expanses, as now Kitsune does have his own core flip, but Alex gonna lose both of his barriers here, might die, as Rekko's getting the Egoist boost, and 30 million core flips have been thrown out, and now oh my god, Rekko's to end it all with a core flip, sends it past Alex.
What a last set. They just striked better on the first 2 goals, and then on the third goal, core flip to victory. If Rekko did not score there, Aimi and Joris might have had a comeback, as they did kill the goalie. But Rekko able to find that core flip and find that goal.
And once again, look at the kills from Rekko's, picking up 8 in this game. 40k damage, and really putting a lot of the work on finishing off those KOs on his team's back. And I mean, great job from both teams in this match.